I'm probably not putting these up in any specific order, but this is the last one I'm actually physically recording in real lifetime for today. I've actually got these all recorded. I'm not sure if I'll be able to get them all up at the same time, but do my best, do my best. This is the last piece that I was able to pick up for the Army, just because of what they had on hand and what I wanted. I'm going to see if I can get another box of these guys, because I want to have one of each of the builds. You can get the Fulgurite or the Corpusei ones. I like the look of these guys for sure. These guys are basically shooters, and these guys are basically melee. That's how it works out. And of course the fluff and these guys are like, use the motive force of the machine spirit, which is electricity, shoot it out. And these guys want to preserve it, so these staffs will suck it in and suck it out the life out of people. It's kind of interesting. But I'm not sure how best a unit like this would work because of their saves and stuff like that, how that would work. Now these guys in particular, I know they have a rule that if they destroy a unit using these stabs here that they have, totally destroy that unit, and the invulnerable save they get from their shields that they have goes to, I believe it's a 3-up invulnerable save, which is pretty nice save. It's 50-50. It's basically marine armor save, but invuln, which is pretty good. So yeah, that option is tempting me, but then they're melee guys, so then you have to find a way to get them into melee and destroy a unit, right? Whereas these guys are shooting guys, you may be able to keep them farther back. So I'm not sure how these guys would best work. So I'm not sure how I will assemble them. But yeah, maybe somebody out there knows and can tell me, because it will be, probably will be a bit before I get to assembling these guys, because as you see, I've got a lot of other stuff to assemble, a lot of stuff to paint to get this stuff ready to go for the channel. I will do the best I can. It's a heavy load. I have made a mistake here. I've got so much stuff. You get to a point, I know everybody's been there. You get a little bit of money, or you want to start a new army, you buy a bunch of stuff, and then it's a stack of boxes you're faced with. And if you can get through the boxes and get it assembled, then it's a pile of miniatures that you're faced with. It can kind of get you down mentally of like, oh, you can't get through this, but you work through it, right? Alright, enough rambling on. Let's get to what is actually in this, the Adeptus Mechanis Electro Priests. Okay, can you get in here? This looks like 2 sprues. That's pretty standard here. So 2 sprues. Anything else coming out of there? No. Put this off to the side, temporarily on top of the super modem. Yeah, just got the, you can do these or you can do those. And oh, this, I've never seen this. Was this in some of the other books? I didn't see. This is their rules. I've never seen that before. That's interesting, because I always buy the codex. I always buy the codex first before I start getting into the units. I didn't do it this time because I already had an army that I was getting from someone, and I kind of had an idea of the things. Because of Cult Mechanicus, there's not a whole lot of variety of units, and so I just wanted one of everything. They didn't have the breachers, and I wanted those as well, those guys. So I have to pick those up later. I just wanted kind of some of everything so I could play with it. But yeah, that would be really good if they did that, because then you can kind of go, see the Fulgurite, yeah. Does it tell you, is there a rule? It is, they're in the back right there. So yeah, you could look at those, and that would be a way to decide how to put them together. I really like that idea. Although it scares me seeing this right here, that there was at some point an idea in the heads of GW that they would do a end times to 40k like they did to Warhammer in the Age of Sigmar. is having the rules of the model in the box. Yeah, that's interesting to me. A little frightening. I don't want Warhammer to be Age of Sigmar. I know some people are like wanting it to move the story along. You can move the story sideways. You don't have to do other stuff. You can move it sideways in a way. Lots of ways to do that. Deal with the Tyranid threat. Maybe moving outside the galaxy somehow. Some discovery of technology like a la Stargate Atlantis. You know, something that allows you to go beyond what you have been able to do before. That would be cool. And some other star system where some other maybe humans are fighting off the Tyranid as well, but they're different humans who've evolved in a total history different than the ones we have, and the interaction between the Imperium and these humans and all kinds of stuff. That would be interesting. I don't know. I just don't want to see an end times. I don't want to see Age of Sigmar or Warhammerized kind of thing. Alright, we have 5 bases here. Cool. We have, it looks like it's the body, the little cape. Oh, that's cool. The cape is separate. It's like you're just creating a hollow space there. Cables, these I believe are for the corpusci guys. These are the big cables that go to those disc things in their hands. Some hands. Large backpacks. Not sure whose backpack this is. These might be the ones for the corpusci and these for the Fullergate, because these are like generating and these are absorbing, but I don't know. Some kind of thing here, maybe for a different staff or something. The little halos over their heads, more cabling, another guy. So it's like split down, one guy, two guy right here. Looks like, yeah, that's how that looks. It looks like the different options. This is one guy, all of his options. The body, you can staff in this, or you can go the different backpack, or you can go the cables with the arms and the little things on the hands, and the halo heads, different ones for the different guys. So yeah, that's what that is. It's 2 guys right there. Definitely, let's look what that sprue looks like. And this sprue, they've kind of condensed it a little bit. It's 1, 2, 3 guys right here. And they got, basically they got most of the Fullergate parts for these 2 guys up here with the staff and stuff, a few cables, and then the extra parts here mixed in with the parts for this guy. So that's interesting that they did it that way. Cool. Lots of cool things on these sprues. Doesn't look like there'd be very many leftover bits, depending on how you put them together. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Very unprofessional. Very, very. Just maybe which head thing. If you go like the staff guy, you'll have the cables and the arms and one of the head things and these knuckle pieces and a backpack left. If you go the corpusci guys, you'll have the staff, an arm, one of the head pieces, and a backpack. So, you know, a few bits left over, but not too many. And some of those bits, like if you take the backpacks, depending on which one it is that you're using, like this could really be used like building some kind of a Mechanicus type terrain with like power and cables and all kinds of stuff. That'd be interesting. Very cool. Those guys. It will be a while before you put together, guys. So that is what's on the sprue. Adeptus Mechanicus Electro Priest. I hope you enjoyed these unboxings, this one and others. Sorry that I do tend to ramble on a bit about them, especially when I see very interesting, disturbing things. But hey, at least you get to see what's on the sprue if you haven't before. I hope that that helps you. I know there's other people who do that as well, but maybe you found my video first, and if you did, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. please comment in the comment section below. I answer those as soon as I can. Give me a thumbs up. It's blue and looks like this, I guess. Maybe. Yeah, blue. And subscribe to the channel for updates on this series and others. We will talk to you later.